How are you today? Hi. Thank you for being there. I was looking forward to speak to you today. I always feel good when I'm needed. So thank you for being there. So today we have 38 days remaining of 2020. And the title of my talk today is Life, Love, Spirit. Um, it was exciting for me to prepare. So that's why you see me smiling from ear to ear there. Yeah, so um, as you know, I'm the author of that little book, The Voice in You and Me, How Listening to Your Heart Can Take You Beyond All Drama. So listening to my heart, that's what brought about this book. My inner voice said, Sabine, you need to write. I said, no, I can't write. English is not my mother tongue. I didn't finish college in Germany. I had all kinds of excuses not to write. But that inner voice did not give up. So I was sitting in a coffee shop and thinking, what should I write? I also asked, Heavenly Father, what do you want me to write? You will find it. I thought, oh boy. So there I was sitting, trying to write reflections. And I thought, life. Life is complicated, full of problems. It's heavy. So I had so much, so much bad things to say about life. That's when I realized, oh wait, no, life is a gift. Yes, so basically I should not think about life like that. So I thought, okay, one thing I like is creativity. Let me take that word life, let me make an acronym. L-I-F-E. Okay. Then it came, let inner forces emerge. Oh, I thought that sounds interesting. Yes, let inner forces emerge. That reconciled me with my heavy thinking about life. The forces, the forces of life. Of course, the strongest, most powerful, and most desired force is love. I said, okay, let me make now an acronym about love. Oh, let's see what I discover. So I made that acronym. Love overcomes victoriously everything. Love. Wow. Oh, that's hopeful. That's hopeful. It's a very necessary element, love. Okay. And I got so inspired about love, I made another one. L-O-V-E. Live on values eternally. I thought, oh, sounds good. Love is quite powerful. Values. To live on values eternally. I was grateful because those acronyms also helped me to think more deeply, to discover something new, because I thought, I'm kind of dusty thinking about life in such a heavy way. So I shook off the dust like that. And then, of course, living on values eternally. I was working for 12 years at the airport in retail. And, I'm originally from Germany, so I come across as a bossy and, sometimes misunderstandings, and then, a wall is building up. And originally, my inner core is longing for harmony, peace. That's me. So whenever I looked at a coworker with whom I had a misunderstanding, my heart was painful, and I thought, oh boy, I say something like this, and then he understands like this, and the wall becomes higher and higher. So I thought, anyway, let me not have some sadness and grudge or whatever. I want to be respected. Sometimes, I was so shocked by people half my age, and they talk to me as if I'm a dog. Almost. Well, so I thought, okay, let me express respect. Everybody wants to be respected. Everybody is precious, unique. So I tried it first with one person. We had given up really to talk, only the most necessary concerning work. So I said to him, well, how about we start a new chapter? I'm sorry, I misunderstood you in many ways. Also, you misunderstood me, but I respect you. I respect you, I said with a smile. And he was very surprised, and he said, I respect you too. Wow. That was a major victory. Yeah. Giving each other respect. Values are important. Yeah, values are important. So, now about spirit. I will later read you a poem, which is also in that little book, entitled Spirit. But first, I want to tell you two stories, two experiences I had at the airport. As I mentioned, I worked in retail there, so I met many people from all over the world, all over America. The first story is about I was working in a jewelry store that day, and one Indian looking couple, could have been from Pakistan originally, or anyway, they looked Indian to me. So they entered the store, and the wife was looking at all kinds of jewelry. The husband usually went to the entrance of the store, but once in a while she called him to show him certain pieces she liked. So when I looked at the husband, I suddenly saw an image beside him. I was very surprised. The image showed him in a white doctor coat, doctor uniform, looking very dignified, sophisticated. Wow, I was, oh my God, technical things again. So I was very surprised to see that image. Anyway, I don't have this every day, or I don't have this a lot, But sometimes, yes, I can have an image appearing. So, of course, it came out of my mouth. I asked the wife, "Oh, excuse me, is your husband a doctor?" The lady didn't look at me. The husband heard me and quickly came to me and said, "No, I'm a hairdresser." I said, "Oh, I see. All right. Yeah, thank you. This is interesting." Uh, his wife then chose jewelry worth a bit more than $1,000. I said, "Oh, interesting, interesting hairdresser." Anyway, obviously he didn't want anybody to know that he got some money. Well, in different cultures we have different mentalities. So, I yeah, not judging, but you see, what happened was, then when I wrapped the jewelry for her, he had paid for it. That's when she looked into my eyes and she said, "You're right. My husband is a doctor. He's in cancer research." I thought, "Oh, yeah, that's why he looked very sophisticated in that image. Not like a doctor who sees a lot of blood, who sees a lot of, who works in the emergency, who is stressed." I said, "Oh," to the lady, "you must have been very surprised that I asked you this question." Then she said, "Yes, we were very surprised." So that was of course, a very interesting experience. Yeah. It's a frog. turning into a prince, maybe. Wait, let me drink some water. Let me chase that prince there. Sorry, sorry. I'm just so happy to talk to you. So, yeah, always. It's not recorded live. It's a recording, but speaking to you alive and in color. So, the second story. That day I was in a clothing store, and a dignified gentleman entered, dressed very well, African American. So I looked at him. That day I didn't see an image. Don't worry. I'm not a superwoman or too psychic or something like this. No. But when I looked at him, I thought, oh, maybe he's a lawyer. I get the vibration of a lawyer. But I thought, no, Sabine, you're imagining things. Because also he has a vibration of music. Music vibration is there. So I was scolding myself. I said to myself, just stop imagining things. Concentrate on your work. Finish. So we had a very nice conversation. I don't even remember the details anymore. And then suddenly he said, "Oh yes, the point you were just making, I can agree because we learned this in law school." In law school? He said, "Yes, I'm a lawyer." "Oh, you're a lawyer." So I wanted to continue the conversation to connect to this by sharing with him that I was visiting the girls in the juvenile detention and shared a little bit about my experience and my book. And I told him that The first poem in the book is called The Heart of the Matter, the one I shared with you yesterday. He looked at me. He said, "What is it called?" The Heart of the Matter, I said. He said, "Oh, that's very interesting because at the moment I'm trying to learn a song on the guitar, trying to play a song on my guitar, which is called The Heart of the Matter." Oh boy. Yeah. So you see, there it was, lawyer, and part of his heart is music. So you see, that's why today my talk, life, love, spirit. There are more things to life than we can see with our physical eyes. Also, our thinking is often too narrow, too limited. So we need really a bigger understanding. We need to make space, a bigger space, to allow the spirit of love to help us, to encourage us, to guide us. So to conclude now, I will read for you the poem Spirit. Spirit, invisible reality of our life, shadow of my flesh, shine brightly and boldly guide me to bear the labyrinth of today, so that tomorrow I will be able to walk the straight way to heaven on earth. Spirit. Yeah, we are not really so familiar or not aware that there is more than this physical reality. There is an energy, there are different dimensions. Normally we don't think about it. My spiritual father, Reverend Moon, he was teaching that we don't just have 5 physical senses, but also 5 spiritual senses. So you see, that's why I shared these 2 stories with you about that my spiritual senses were active. It's not that I did this on purpose, but it was given to me, and maybe also through certain pain and certain suffering that I had to remove some dust to get that help of an inner GPS. Yeah, especially at the moment, we need really a GPS, an inner compass, helping us, guiding us, encouraging us to persevere until things look brighter. I'm sending you love. Thank you for listening. See you tomorrow.